I got emails from heartbroken families. I got an email from a guy who wanted to shoot himself. I emailed him my phone number. I said, call me now or email me back your number. I'll call you. And I haven't heard from him. It's been 36 hours. I have not heard from him. How do you feel about that, man? I got emails of complete bankruptcy. Guys, you have no idea how bad people got hurt. So let me tell you, plain and simple, what they did. Most of the people that use BitConnect did not, when they signed up, they did not send BitConnect. They sent Bitcoin to the website, switched it on their exchange, got tokens, and invested. Now, what BitConnect is trying to spin it as their lending service and their coin are two separate things, which in the reality, they're not. You see, because BitConnect, before its coin, was a lending service. Then they added their coin, made an ICO for their coin, and forced you to use that coin. So that makes it a use case. That coin is used for lending. That's it. It's an investment instrument. It has no other use other than that. It's not a Bitcoin. It's not Litecoin. It is used strictly for lending. Now, what BitConnect is trying to do is they're trying to spin it to where their coin is one thing, their exchange is one thing, their lending service is one thing. They're trying to separate that, and people, unfortunately, are falling for it. So all these promoters that are heartless are telling you you should buy, or they're buying, or are out of their fucking mind. Because if that was true, if it was really separate, if there was a BitConnect coin and a lending service, and they were really separate, then it wouldn't affect stopping the lending service, it wouldn't affect the price. But without lending, that coin is absolutely useless because it came later. It came later. The coin came later, and they force you. You have to use BitConnect to invest. You cannot use Bitcoin. They make you change it to that coin. That gives it a use case. So that means that coin is just for that. So please don't fall into their bullshit. And here's why they're doing it. The reason they're doing it is because they have to justify how they gave you the refund. They have to justify why, when they release the loans, why they use 363. Oh no, we gave you your money back because you see our coin is worth $363 at the time we really. Fuck you. No, it's not. Your coin is worthless without the lending service because that coin was made specifically for the loaning. Don't fall and don't forget what BitConnect did. There's been a lot of scam sites. 2-3 days, we all forget. No. We cannot forget what BitConnect did. They did not refund you your money because they know very well that it's going to dump. The minute that ad that post came out that that they're stopping the loaning and releasing the loans, that's an instant dump, instant. Regardless of the news, just all the coins being released and sold will dump it. Now add the news to it, them shutting down. That's a double whammy. So they knew very well that that coin's getting dumped. They knew very well, yet they did it anyway. Where's all the Bitcoin? You had 1.5 million users. That's the average number being thrown around. Let's just say you had 1 million users. You had 1 million users. So Let's say they all invent an average of $500, which we know it's a lot more than that. That's $500 million. And we know it's a lot more than that. So you took $500 million in Bitcoin and all you give back is BitConnect tokens. Where is it? If you really wanted to give back people their refund, why didn't you pay them 363 in Bitcoin? Even though when they invested, Bitcoin was a lot less. But why didn't you just give them Bitcoin? Why did you have to break everybody? Why did you have to fuck the whole space up? Why didn't you just deposit everybody's loans back uh in Bitcoin? That's the true value. Bob Bark asked, the real question is, who is behind BitConnect? I can't. What's up, Timothy? I wish I knew, man. But I guarantee you, uh, um, I guarantee you that we will find out because it got too big. It got too big. No, I know that's not his real name. It got too big. See, when you reach into the billions, which they reached, what their market cap reached like 2-3 billion. When you reach that, you just woke up people that you don't want to awaken. See, if you keep your scams like smaller, governments don't have time for you, right? Like if you're scamming a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there, you wrote a bad check, you did that. I don't think the SEC has time for you. But when you get your scams in the millions, even 1 million, even 500,000, I am sexy. I am sexy, and I need to lose a couple of pounds, but I am sexy. Thank you, man. But it was still up there. It was, well, I don't think it was peanuts compared to Madoff because their market cap was in the billions, man. They had 1.5 million people. Madoff didn't have 1.5 million people. This is a worldwide. This is the biggest Ponzi ever. This is the biggest Ponzi ever, not in money size, but in people size, because they were worldwide. Madoff was a few people between two countries. Anyway, I don't think we've heard the end. I don't think you've heard the end of the story of BitConnect. I truly believe that governments are going to get involved. I do. Even though a lot of people disagree with me, I still do. I still believe there will be charges. I believe there will be lawsuits. I believe they will find out who they are. We will find out who they are. And I can't wait to make that video.